This is Jam Nation.
With Jonesy and Amanda.
Well, it was nice to hang out with you on Friday at the Bob Hawke Leisure Centre in Marrickville. What a fantastic place.
When you say the Bob Hawke Leisure Centre, I sort of pictured a squash court, and that's about it. But it is so quirky and funny, and a great Chinese restaurant. It's been done with a great eye for detail. There's a whole lot of Bob Hawke memorabilia, but really it's very artistically displayed. That is a giant prawn sculpture. It is just very quirky, but they've made it almost look like Grandma's Lounge, haven't they?
Like Bob's Lounge. It looks like Bob's Den.
It's so great. It's very. It's got a great eye on what it wants to be.
What I learned from it is, well, a few things. That Bob Hawke never died wondering, did he? In his life, well, he's just doing everything. Secondly, there's a nice picture of Albo, our Prime Minister now, wearing denim and gabardine slacks, standing next to Bob Hawke, looking a little bit uncomfortable,
looking like the most unlikely future Prime Minister ever.
Yeah,
but there's great things like there's the Bob Hawke wine cask. Oh, I wanted one of those. So much. There's great stuff.
What about the pool table? We're all playing on the pool table.
We played the longest game of pool in the history of the universe.
Worst game of pool ever.
It went forever. You ended the game.
Well, you
not
said
deliberately.
you know why? Because you insisted on doing the two-shot rule. When you're in a pub, the two-shot rule never works because it makes the game go too long.
Well, there's got to be punishment if someone else sinks it.
No.
Well, you ended up sinking the white off the black.
I did it on purpose. Do you know where that pool table came from?
Purpose. Tell me.
It came from Long
Neverland, like your last story.
It came from Long Bay Jail. Did you know that?
Yes, I was there when the man told you.
And you know why they took it away? Because of bad behaviour. I said, what sort of bad behaviour?
And then we enacted it very well.
Bad behaviour.
He said there used to be blood on it.
Yeah, they shot back from the D. No, bad behaviour. Because you would imagine, why wouldn't you give a bunch of murderous criminals a bunch of ready-made weapons?
It's like saying, why don't we do decoupage? She's a Stanley knife.
Go to it, fellas.
Well, my night ended with one of the girls, Maz, who works here. She had a cab charge and she gave it to the driver and bundled me into the cab. And when I got home, the cab charge didn't work. Has a cab charge ever worked in the history of the universe? Ever?
That just, don't even get me started with that. Because I always look at the cabbie and I get into it. I say, mate, do you know how to use the cab charge machine? And he goes, yeah, of course I do. And then we get there and it's like it's suddenly new. It's like a bunch of apes have just received like a computer. Oh,
well, it's just, but the vouchers never work. So Harley's away. He came back last night. He was away in New Zealand. So no one's home. I get out and I realise because I had to then pay. I had to get my wallet out, blah, blah, blah. I left my keys in the back of that cab. Car keys, house keys, everything. I'm sitting outside my house. Cab's driven off. I'm emptied out my bag. I think, what do I do now? Harley's not home. Jack has taken my spare keys and he wouldn't be answering his phone anyway. What do I do? So I phoned Pam, who works with us, and she at 9 o'clock, was it 9 o'clock Friday by the time I got home? Dreadful. From a lunch, terrible. She had to drive over and let me in. And I'd been sitting pretty much in the gutter. So when I stood up, my hips were bad, plus 18,000 drinks, staggering around like a mole. Dreadful.
Friday
but
night,
can I
right.
say thank you? Maz then tracked down the driver because she had access to the vouchers, blah, blah, blah. And the driver put the keys in my letterbox overnight. And I'm very, very grateful. Thank you.
Do you imagine if he appeared by your bed in the middle of the night? Here's your keys, ma'am.
Is that who that was?
It was a win-win for you.